Hey everyone, welcome back to your Astro Week Who's Hot This Weekend horoscopes for the week. Oh, Who's Hot This Week horoscopes for the week of August 22nd to 28th, 2016 that I write for the Echo newspapers in good old Supernatural, British Columbia. Hi everyone, I'm Sunny. Alright, first things first, if you want to skip the messages, there aren't a lot of messages. If you want to skip the messages and head directly to your sign, simply click on the link in the message box below. Description box below. Next, gigs, tons of gigs. Gabriel's playing up a storm as usual. So if you want to find out what he's doing, have a look at his website, GabrielJazz.com, and go check him out. And when you do, make sure you say Sunny says hi. Alright, next, we have a show planned for the Square here at 14th and Lonsdale at City Square on Friday, September 2nd. And it's kind of double booked right now, so we may not do it, but as of right now, we're doing it. And that's the action. Jordan's going to be in there singing up a storm, and I'm going to send some of the kids in and a couple of the adults. Should be a great little show. It's our little summer recital in the park, in the City Square. And that's it. Alright, what else is going on? We have, I've been making some videos and I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I'll tell you guys something, if I haven't told you guys already yet. You know, I'm the guy who, my old fan page on Facebook used to be called I Love You Because, you know, I'm a writer, right? A musician hypnotist, but I'm a writer. It's an astrologer, I guess. But I had a philosophy that was, that I had for a very long time, that if you wake up and find one reason to love every day, then love will find you that day and you'll have a pretty good day. And I lived by it for a long time. And every morning I'd wake up and I'd write for the I Love You Because page on Facebook. And I'm not telling everybody to go to that page and subscribe or anything, because I don't really keep it up anymore. But doing these top 6 lists have really been making me look at the bright side of everybody again, and it feels really good. So thank you. And along that line, I just finished writing another video, and it'll be up shortly, and it is which astrological sign, which zodiac sign, makes the most money. So I think you might be interested in that one. And that's about it. I'm having fun making those lists. Alright, let's get to the overview. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the description box below. Comment section below. And oh man, I promised everybody I would address the fan mail, because there really is a lot of people are writing in. Thank you for sharing. You know, I think Tammy keeps sharing on Facebook, and I really appreciate that. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. But you're going to want to hear the overview first, so thanks for not skipping this part of the video. Alright, here we go. The overview for the week of August 22nd to 28th. I keep looking over there because that's where the calendar is. And I keep looking down because that's where I write everything. Alright, here we go. This week, the moon is going to be in chatty, almost bipolar, but not emotionally. The super intelligent. They are our most intelligent sign. And they're like they have ADD sometimes. They're always on to the next topic, always on to the next topic, always on to the next topic. They might come across as hot and cold at the same time, and they're totally boy crazy. And that is Gemini. Now, the moon in Gemini, because of this, we should all be feeling, you know, more social. More like spreading the word, you know, talking to people, getting out, seeing what's going on. Gemini likes to get out and do stuff. They like to see the world. They like to keep their mind busy. You almost never see a Gemini standing still. And I imagine that the energy next week, we're all going to be running around doing stuff. But that's not the important news. That's the regular news. You're running around doing stuff in the summer is not really a big surprise, is it? So, but here we go. Saturn, the big planet that takes everything away, you know, the planet of restructuring, the planet of restriction. Some people call it the planet of karma. I don't really call it the planet of karma. There's a different thing. There's a dragon's tail for that. But I guess karma a little bit. It's the big planet of bad stuff happening to you. Well, this planet is what I've been alluding to for a long time now. It was at the beginning of the year, we had our, once again, for those following along, at the beginning of the year, we were given what appeared to be a green light, but it was actually an amber light. And many of us went full steam into a bunch of projects. It seemed like everything was going to work out, and then we hit a brick wall as Saturn went retrograde, and it seemed like everything, so it seemed like our efforts were in vain. It felt like we were all on the wrong path, and during that time, while it was retrograde, Saturn restructures things, and your usual life opportunities kept popping up, and for many of us, we saw other areas that we could invest our efforts. And for me, because I'm the one speaking, I've been making more YouTube videos, and thanks to my account manager Pierre and his suggestions, and of course on the suggestions of all my students here at the music studio in Supernatural, North Vancouver, British Columbia. But it was still extremely difficult, and depending on where it fell in your chart, you could expect to have a lot of stuff being taken away from you. And I'll explain this. Because I'm a Gemini rising. So for Geminis and Gemini rising, I'm a double Scorpio, right? So I had the Scorpio thing happen too. But I'll give you an example from the Gemini perspective, because it's a lot easier looking at the house system. This retrograde happened in my relationship sector, and for like a whole year, relationships have just been taken away and taken away and taken away, and it was quite painful, because my business is based on relationships. And so it was tough, but I'm the astrologer, right? And so I'm supposed to be psychic, right? So I saw it coming, and I took the steps to protect myself, and because relationships are my business, and I survived, and many of us, all of us listening survived. Not all of us survived. It also means that people, for Geminis, my mom's a Gemini, that in addition to taking friends away, it could also mean that your partners have become sick. And a lot of my friends were sick as well. And it was really interesting to see, if you're like cold and analytical, but if you're emotional and caring, it was a little difficult. But here's what happened this week. Saturn went stationary, it's in the perception from this, when you look up, it's stationary, and then it started to slowly trickle forward again. And this happened this week, or as I'm recording the video, and people from the past started coming back into my life. It was remarkable to see. It felt really good, and you're not going to believe it. Like 2 days ago, Zing dropped by the studio. She surprised me. I didn't ever expect to see her. And it felt really good. We had a beautiful lunch and a wonderful chat, and it was amazing. Then I came home, or I came back to the studio on Tuesday night. Tuesdays I'm in Richmond. I'm back really late in the studio, and the regular at our studio in our building here, we have on Tuesday night all the there's an accountant down the hall. All of his special clients and friends drop by on Tuesdays, and they have drinks, dinner, and they play cards, and it's a real kind of boys' night out. And when I came back on Tuesday night, I'm walking through the parking lot, I'm seeing all these Mercedes there, and I'm like, what's going on, man? We have like some kind of Mercedes sale here, a dealership sale. But no, lo and behold, they come upstairs, and everybody's returned. I gotta tell you, it felt so good. It feels so good to see that this Saturn thing is done. But it's not over. And although I allude to it in the weekly horoscopes here, I only have so much space for the newspaper, so I'm going blah 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 on the video. We do have something that's coming up next week, and Mars is going to attack that Saturn. So there might be, wherever this was happening in your chart, whatever you're going through, and some people have been going through some crazy stuff. Zing's in Aquarius. I was talking to her about the nonsense in her life, and a lot of it was out of her control, and it just came back, and I'm like, is this really still happening? And then we talked through it, and it looks like this week for the video, you're going to have one final battle. Everyone's going to have one final battle. You're probably going to win your battle, if you're good, and, and in this instance, if you've learned your lessons in the last year, then whatever they are, you know, however strange they may be or however beautiful they may be, then that's going to help you through the obstacle this week. But once you're through it, and it's not like the good times are going to roll in and you can be careless or disrespectful or like clueless or like just, you know, stomp your way through everything. Saturn is still here and Mars is still here and they're fighting and it's going to cause some problems. It's going to be a problem. But if you learned your lessons and you cleaned your karma, then you are going to be doing pretty good. Just keep the belt tight. You're not going to have to tighten it anymore. Just keep it tight and it should be a beautiful day. And that's about it. I hope everyone's having a fantastic week. I also have one more comment about astrology here before we get on to the individual horoscopes. And it relates to the money video that's coming out shortly. And of course, I hope everybody watches the video. Share it with your friends, share it on Facebook, put it in a YouTube playlist. It's going to be pretty cute. But it's more than just the top signs that are good at making money or good with money. I explain a little bit on how it's called astrocartography, and it's how relocating to a different part in the world or moving to a different city has an effect on your chart. And it's not, I don't like go overly deep into it, but I do allude to it. I do explain it a little bit, and I show how moving to, if you're not making any money in one city, how a simple move to another city can rotate your chart a little bit. It'll change your house system, so to speak. And if you don't have any planets or any action or luck or love or anything happening in your financial sector, you can move to another city, and it, depending on where everything will then fall in your chart, you can literally change your luck in love, money, career, health, you know, whatever you want to do. And I'll give you one example, and then we'll go on to the scopes. So once again, looking at my chart, because it's my chart, and I'm where I was born in Toronto, Canada, I'm a Gemini rising, and I have a stellium, which is a big chunk of planets in Sagittarius, which is the relationship sector. So over there, I'm attracting a lot of relationships, you know, and I was extremely high vis. Most of my big publicity from my career came when I was in Toronto. Publicity has to do with another planet. Mars is in my 10th house, right at the top of the chart. So I'm aggressive in my career. I own a studio, right? And so now, and I was extremely chatty, extremely communicative. I knew tons and tons and tons of people. And I was featured across the country on several occasions. And but in Vancouver, out here in Van City on the west coast, the chart rotates a little bit if we look at relocation astrology, and I'm actually a Pisces rising out here, and it's not the main focus when I look at personal charts, like my own personal chart, you know, but it's something to be aware of, because out here, Venus, the planet of attraction, back home, the planet of attraction is in relationships, and everybody wants to work with me, everything is cool, and I'm attracting a lot of people. You know, I attract women who make a lot of money. I attract beautiful people, right? Venus is beautiful. It rules Libra and it rules Taurus. And out here, all of that is in my 9th house of expansive stuff, you know, higher learning, higher education. And so out east, I was a hypnotherapist and a musician. And out here, I'm doing, I make most of my money with 9th house stuff, which is teaching. So it's teaching, things at a distance. Out in Vancouver, I used to travel route all the time down to Portland to do workshops, and I plan to be going to Seattle to do workshops, going back to Portland. And that's how it works. It's not that complicated. It's a little more complicated than I'm making it, but if I can do it, you better believe you can do it as well. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section below, and I'll address them in the videos, and that's about it. Alright, that's it. Fan mail. There's a lot of fan mail. You know, there's, I'll read one to you. This was really nice. This was really sweet. And I hope I don't mess it up. Oh, Come on, here we go. The guys are still making fun of me for writing everything down, but like seriously, when I don't, I go blah blah blah, like right now, right? Alright, watch this. For my self-hypnosis meditation, How to Mend a Broken Heart. This is an extremely popular meditation, but it works, you know. I tested my stuff before I recorded them. And recorded it back in my buddy Alex's studio in Toronto. Anyways, Kelly Crown writes in on my How to Mend a Broken Heart video. Colin, she calls me Colin, right? Sonny, I've not been able to get past my ex-boyfriend for years. He moved on, got married, and I still wake up every day and go to sleep every night thinking of him, often crying. And I get this a lot. I hear this story a lot, so I'm telling you guys. This has been a great help. For the first time in years, I find myself at peace. I'm not fully there yet. I've been playing this nightly, even falling asleep to it, and I see a big difference, and I know it's a matter of time. It is a matter of time, and I'm really happy that the sun is shining once again on your journey. Please post up the following... Oh, and she wants me to write another one, to record some more. And, you know, on staying on track type of heartbreak hypnosis. That's a good idea, and how to stay on track. I can't thank you enough. I wish I found this sooner. Thank you again. Thank you, Kelly. You absolutely made my day. I'm really happy that you appreciate the work that I put into, you know, making it a beautiful world for everyone. And what's up? I wish you the best in your journey. And that's a good idea. I never thought of that. It's one of the biggest problems we have in hypnosis. How to help someone. You can help them clear stuff up, but then they got to go into the real world where they see all the signs of their past. It's tough. So that's a good idea. But gotta be honest, I'm having a lot of trouble writing that stuff right now. I've had a lot of trouble for the last little while because I'm not in love. It's like love is, or I don't. I'm not. You know, I need to care about something, and so yeah, they're coming back. It's just a matter of time. But thanks anyways. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, here we go, guys. That was your spiel. That's fan mail. A little spiel on what's happening with the planets. Stuff to look for, a little bit of relocation astrology or astrocartography, and actually just one last note about astrocartography. There are two ways to do it. There's one where they rotate the map, rotate your chart, relocate it, and then there's another thing where they use what's called treasure maps. And it's a little different, but they're both very cool. And so if you get a chance, you can check it out. If you want, I'll do yours for you, but like I'm not doing it for free because even though it's summertime, I'm still busy. All right, next, here we go. Here are the Stargazer horoscopes for August 22nd to 28th, 2016 that I write for the Echo newspapers and Supernatural, Kamloops, BC. Dear Aries, get to the gym and work off some of that stress. Problems from a distance offer one last fight, but you're more than ready to win this final battle. Preparation begins a long-awaited journey. Alright, Aries. Prep. Make a list, check it twice. That's your action for now. And take some steps to make your dreams come true. Stop complaining about everything and do something. And don't do all the stupidness that you were doing in the past. And the, alright, calm down, Sonny. It really gets my goat, man. You have a goat, Sonny? This is like, you know, whatever. You know, I don't like to hear the same thing all the time. That's boring. I'd rather hear that you tried and failed than to hear the same old nonsense. Anyways, good luck. Dear Taurus, this should be the most fun, playful, and exciting time of the year for you, Taurus. So, get out and play. Taurus, just go play, you know. This is the time for you. Go have some fun. Find some friends. Find something. Reach out, you know. Reach to a distance. Reach close to home. Just go do it. Love is attracting with a childlike attitude and a zest for the creative. If you smile, then the world will smile back. You're super frisky right now, Taurus. Go on. Get out. Have some fun. Alright, dear Gemini. Old friends are returning, and it's great to sense that recent struggles are being left in the past. Change, however, is a staple of life. And if they haven't moved on, or they're stuck in the same dramas, then you should stick to your plans and keep moving on as well. I sincerely believe that. So as you're reconnecting, as people are reaching out to you, there's no reason to you don't have to accept them back into your life. This is your chance to do it on your terms. And that goes for everybody. This is your chance to do it on your terms, for better or worse. And if your terms are stupid and they don't work and you're stuck in some kind of pattern, then so be it. It's your system. It doesn't have to work. It just has to make you feel comfortable, And that's it. It's not where I stand. Double Scorpio. I'm not into it. I hear it again. It's gonna be the last time I hear it. Next, dear Cancer. Our most stalkerish sign. Most likely to get caught stalking somebody. Oh my goodness. And I mean that straight up. Cancer is. Wait till I do the video. Anyways, Cancer. You're our most quiet sign by nature. But astro energies are encouraging you to speak up and be heard. Your dreams and goals are important too. So don't lose yourself helping others. Freeing yourself from a drama that's become a daily event gets messy. Dear Leo, a red hot, financial year takes an even bigger step forward. Rather than counting your eggs, you should press your luck with more chickens. One last fight with children or a delay in a creative project, and you'll finally be free from the messy dramas. Good luck, Leo. And if you win the lottery, make sure you shoot a little back here. Dear Virgo, you're focused on your career this week, but both love and luck have different ideas. Personal attraction is at a yearly high, and you should take advantage of the blessings while they're here. No, you're not starring in the public eye, but love is definitely looking in your direction. Virgo! Yeah, go for it. Oh, and watch the sweets. This transit you're going through, you could put on weight easily, so watch it. Alright, it's actually funny. This whole swelling thing, my mom usually says, when she sees something like that, she's like, ooh, this spreading joy. It's funny. Alright, she's a skinny little marathon runner, right? 15 consecutive Boston marathons and counting, so she's not the softest person in the world. Anyways, dear Libra, with so many planets in your astro sector of secrets and mysteries, it's easy to see that behind the scenes liaison reaching critical heights. The only downside is, if you're really supposed to be together, then why the secrecy? Be brave and step into the love spotlight. And oh my goodness, did I meet a beautiful Libra a couple of days ago. Holy moly. Right here at the corner. She's like ridiculously beautiful. But I'm not falling for it. I know the way Libras are. They're our most flirty sign. You could just talk to a Libra and you'll be like, oh my god, she loves me. She's like totally into, and next to you, I'm not falling for that game. But just saying, beautiful is beautiful. And Libra is our most beautiful sign. Anyways, dear Scorpio! Most intense, passionate, dark, and whatever. The gang is calling with invitations you'd love to jump at, but troubles with money might hold you back from enjoying the fun. Although you'll be cleaning up financial messes, you should really get out and network. Love continues to arrive through your friends. Holy moly, Scorpio, everybody's been saying it all year long. This is a social time for you. When Jupiter moves over or when something happens, you're going to be reclusive. You're going to spend an entire year recharging your batteries and be in some kind of preparation mode, which is all fine and dandy, but you really have 4 years to waste? What's your problem? Get out, do it. Say hello to your friends. Say hello to your... How complicated is that? So just get out and have some fun. That's the tough part, getting a Scorpio, getting out and having fun. But the saying hello to your friends shouldn't be a problem. Dear Sagittarius, with so much luck arriving on the work front, it's easy to forget the little people who helped you ascend through the ranks. Take a break from the bustle and spend some time with someone you've always wanted to know better. Love smiles when you least expect it. Dear Capricorn, Get ready to purge that last demon from your past that's been hanging on like a thorn in your side. Astro energies indicate that you've had enough, learned your lessons, and you're ready to move on. Be graceful in your exit and look to distant shores for support. Dear Aquarius, the final battle with your friends and social group ends this week. As a stubborn sign, it's easy for you to brush off lessons as their fault or other people's drama. But you let it in the door. If you've learned your lessons, then karma will set you free. Finally, Pisces. Pisces, I know you've been working your butt off, but career progress has been slow. There's one more fight, okay? Then you'll be free. Love, on the other hand, is so hot right now that everybody wants to be your friend and everybody wants to work with you. Now, but you're going to get busy at the office soon. Please read English. You're going to get busy at the office soon. So spend your time wisely, and you have the luxury to pick and choose your teammates right now. So, pick and choose your teammates, and good luck. And it's not written down here, but let's see if I couldn't remember. Let's see if I can remember. This week's lucky love signs are Gemini and Sagittarius, with Virgo and Pisces heating up fast. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic wing and pick up the check from thesunnyside.net. I'm Sunny. Thanking everyone in advance for sharing the videos. People have been sharing it, and it really makes my day. It makes me feel good. It makes me know that all my work is not in vain. And, they put them in YouTube playlists and they share them on Facebook. And I really hope you like the new videos, the lists of the seduction series. And that's the action. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful day. And I'll see you soon.